If you could go back to your past and change one thing, what would it be? Take the next 7 seconds to actually think about an answer, never 7 seconds later. Now, there are cases as vain as fetching water into a basket with holes, and they very much equal the desire you have just felt and the life you have just imagined for the obvious reasons. That you cannot change your past, and that for every time you live in the delusion of what life could have been, you suffer thrice. 1 for the painful past itself, 2 for revisiting old wounds, and 3 for eventually disappointing your already broken spirit. There is something you must realize. Who is to say that if you could actually prevent an unfortunate event from happening, your life would be any better and not any worse? If you understand the cycle of the matrix, you would understand why this is so vain and foolish. Letting go of trauma seems almost impossible because these experiences have ultimately shaped you into who or what you are, or so it seems. But you see, trauma is a battle of the mind, the pain. The very visual memories are stored somewhere in your consciousness. It is this consciousness that drives how you live your life, broken or free. But it is true that with the right knowledge, you can completely heal from trauma. You may not forget, but you can learn how to live above it. And it might sound cliché, and how dare I say this, as though I could take even an atom of the horrid you lived in. But it is the truth, and no one is coming to save you. Letting go is a decision you make with your mind, but you only let go when you fully ultimately change your mindset and accept that for every time you identify yourself with trauma, you suffer thrice, once for the pain they gave you, twice for losing the chances life offered to be free again, and third, suffering as you watch them live the life you could have lived. So here you go. You have just learned one of the life-changing principles to letting go of hurt, erasing trauma, and living like it never happened. Because when your mind hears the truth, it is immediately inspired, connecting with what it's been searching for years. So, get ready as you connect with the 3 golden truths to healing your broken spirit and living like no one hurt you in the first place. Give your mind the reasons it's been endlessly searching for. First truth: life is just happening. It's not in conflict with you. The first step to healing from trauma and breaking free from its shackles is accepting that life is not in conflict with you. Yes, trauma is not a one-day thing. It's a series of actions and consequences that replay every day. This consistency may blind your eyes that you're unable to see that life is not out to get you, and it's just happening. The things they did to you, or the things that have happened to you, should not have happened, and their acts could never be justified, whether they acted in ignorance or consciousness. Nevertheless, it just happened to you. Just to you. Stop seeing yourself as life's victim, choosing to identify as a magnet to misfortune, putting yourself at the center of attention, as though life will notice your pity and turn things around, because life doesn't know you. Think of it this way: opportunities are not evenly distributed by some cosmic force. Unlike science or fact, life isn't predictable or definite. The truth is, there is no grand scheme ensuring that everything falls into place for us. What happens in our lives isn't a result of fate, but rather a combination of coincidence, cause, and effect. In a world full of uncertainties, the only thing you can be certain of is that nothing is certain. Lower your expectations of life, not because life is bad or cruel, but because it isn't tailored to your desires, emotions, or opinions. It comes unwelcome and has lasting effects. Each and every one of us has felt pain at one point in our lives, and as long as we continue to live, we will continue to feel pain. So, is this how you prefer to live? Humans often believe they are powerful enough to control their circumstances, but we are so weak that we are mere products of our environment. We lack awareness and constantly beg for love. But what if I told you there was a way to live above the pain? I understand that you may not want to. Maybe the pain is your only link to the memory of what actually happened. Maybe you believe they don't deserve your happiness. But it's not about them. It's about you. For the simple reason that life's evil is unpredictable. You must learn the art of letting go, of not holding grudges, of not thinking life is in conflict with you. They hurt you, but you need to let go. Look at yourself in the mirror. Clean the tears from your eyes and say, "They hurt me. It's not okay, but it is what it is." This mindset will keep you immune to the pain that is yet to come. When you accept pain and hurt as part of life, you grow into a better person. You become detached, and nothing can truly get to you. After all, how much control do you have? What can you really do? It is unwise to say you will never love again. You will love. You will laugh, you will cry, and you will feel life again. But accept that all these things can vanish just as quickly as they appeared. The key is that they happened in all your integrity, might, awareness, and bravery. You took it all in, and you survived. You will not be weak and push people away because of what happened. You will open your heart again because you are wise enough to understand that it's not about them. It's you. You will not hide like a coward under the dining table. So, if you truly want to let go of the trauma, stop staying put. Life has no idea who you are, and so it will not notice you. It will not give you a discount because you've experienced half of Earth's wickedness. Better still, turn the tables around and use this in your favor and live like no one knows you, like your script isn't written yet and you're fiercely tired of where you are. This second golden truth has been secret for years. Not that it has been in hiding, but it has been ignored by you and a million others around the world. The shameless truth is this: if you do not move on, you will suffer thrice, once for the pain they gave you, twice for losing the opportunities you had to be free, and third, suffering as you watch those who hurt you live the life you could have lived. Whether you like it or not, pain will come. When you stub your toe on the table, you can scream, punch the wall, and curse. Or you can take a deep breath, acknowledge the pain, and remember that it is fleeting. So, you will not hold on. You will not forget, but you will become wiser from the experience. When the next hurt comes lurking, you will see it, smirk, but not run. You will bask in the awareness that pain, hurt, and evil happen all the time, every second, both behind closed doors and in public. You don't run from the truth. You spot bad friends. You accept your responsibilities because whether you like it or not, they're coming. If you know the truth, you will be hurt, but running from it won't save you. The truth is, you already know it. You're scared of who you might become, scared of your own power, the power to look hurt in the eye and hug it. Do you see now why you must let go and embrace pain? Because if you don't, you'll be running for the rest of your life. In a world where there is always a storm and people are always running, there is chaos. But because you're watching this video, you do not run. You sit still, because embracing pain, embracing chaos, has taught you to sit still. What pain have you not felt? What regret have you not drowned yourself in? Your mind is greater than everything that happens around you. The final truth is goodness reaching out to us, but we have let it down. Amidst our trauma lie bouquets of flowers craving to be sniffed by a flower lover. Trauma has a way of making us forget who we are. We sometimes wonder how much light we could have been if only we'd received the life we thought we deserved. And while what happened to you wasn't fair, while you shouldn't have suffered, there are small precious things around you that can help you breathe again. The sound of R&B that makes you sway at 2 a.m., the smell of hot coffee, the touch of a warm hand, or a restful sleep. The truth is, when your mind is overwhelmed by drastic circumstances, it instinctively creates an outlet, an appreciation for the small joys that still exist. When Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality," He understood that there are moments of peace in reality too, that we become what we think. To let go of trauma and live as if it never happened, you must create your own rules. Listen to your mind's whispers of happiness and show gratitude as it inspires you. I know you're in pain and it's hard to break free, but take a deep breath and begin again. Each time you feel a breath of fresh air, don't forget what made you feel that way. Embrace it, nurture it, and play with it every day. It's okay to be happy. You must let go of the pain of the trauma. Life can be harsh and hurt is inevitable. But do you know what isn't inevitable? Your response, what you do next. Your mind is your greatest asset, and that pain you feel can build your character if you make this one crucial decision. No one else can feel your pain for you. When you cry, when you feel pain, when you regret, time doesn't reverse. Water remains liquid, and the earth continues to spin. If you really want to move on, you have to get the ball rolling yourself. No one will make that decision for you. Let these 3 golden truths become your mantra, and slowly, day by day, as hours split into minutes and minutes into seconds, it will be as though it never happened, with a life anew, right in front of you. So, will you carry this burden endlessly? Or will you pick up a pen and write your own script? Let go and stop suffering thrice. Let go and stop suffering thrice. Help us spread the truth. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more raw, unfiltered insights that will keep you ahead of the curve and empower you to live your best life.